was really easygoing. I just, got up, went to school, went to sports practice, went to theater practice, came home. Normal life. Then all of a sudden, I started getting these really bad headaches. I am Taylor Lieber, and this is my cancer story.
We discovered Taylor's first cancer when she was 15. Within 5 minutes, our whole lives changed.
Taylor was in tears saying, "I have cancer." What was I supposed to do? There was nothing I could do. She was in so much pain. She was so uncomfortable, and it just killed me to see my sister like that.
Chemo is basically just pumping poison through your whole body. I remember just sitting there, just looking at my parents saying, "Make it stop."
We made it through the first cancer. We were starting to figure out how life would be. And then a couple months later, the day after her grad party, she wasn't right. When we were still in the emergency room, they told us that she too did have the secondary high-risk AML leukemia.
So you don't really understand the significance of what cancer does to you until it's a part of your life. Due to side effects, you might have to learn how to walk again, like I did, or eat again, or how to use the bathroom by yourself, how to shower by yourself. You have to relearn all these things. I have tried to talk to close friends of mine about my cancer and my experience and what it was like and how I felt when they didn't talk to me. I just wanted a friend that would listen, but they couldn't do that. I had to mature really fast in order to go through 2 cancers and a bone marrow transplant.
The survival rate after BMT is not good. 1 in 5 will die before they leave the hospital. And anyone she knew that was close to her age died.
After my transplant, there were 2 weeks where I don't remember anything, and then I woke up in the PICU.
She was in a polypharmaceutical psychosis where she was violent. She was hitting people, kicking people, scratching people. And 4 days go by and it hadn't passed. She's following me with her eyes as I walk across the room, and she's seeing me for the first time, not just looking at me and not seeing me. And I get close to her bed and she says, in this just sweet, innocent little voice, "You can untie me now, I'm okay."
I have all of these viruses and disease, like I have C. diff and the rotavirus and graft versus host disease. It felt like my whole body was just on fire.
It was hard for me to go up to the oncology ward and see the condition she was in. My role as a brother changed a lot. I went from helping her with homework and helping her with her classes and with her friend drama to being her pharmacist and helping her with infusions and helping her take her medicine.
I am in remission for both of my cancers. And a lot of people think that, you go through treatment, you either die or you're cured. It keeps going and going and going because your cancer can always come back.
I'm in clinic every week, and I think every week I really get to see sort of both the successes of our current therapy, but also the shortcomings. And so it really motivates me to get back in the lab and try something new, try something different. Gold nanoparticles are about 10 million-fold smaller than a tennis ball, and we've developed it such that they will deliver drugs to cancer cells. But I think what's kind of interesting and novel about our approach is that if the normal cell takes up these gold particles, the drug remains sequestered or bound tightly to the particle. So we think this is one way to increase the efficacy of a drug, but also minimize the toxicity.
So my research is focused on thymic progenitors. After transplant, children don't have an immune system. And so the most frustrating thing for me is that I can cure them of their leukemia or their cancer, but then they die of a common cold. So the thymic progenitors are going to be used to improve their immune function after transplant.
There is not a cure for cancer yet. There will be one day, hopefully.
If we did not have philanthropic support, especially from CCRF, this research wouldn't have been able to go forward.
I feel an obligation as well as a responsibility to get Taylor's story heard because it's a remarkable story. And the hard part is I still don't know how it's going to end.
To everybody watching, I would just like to say thank you for your time. We don't want anybody to have cancer, but your donations really help this organization and really help us get closer and closer to finding a cure.